Today we are in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, home of the famous Soo Locks, where all the giant ships traverse to go from Lake Michigan or Lake Huron up into Lake Superior. Here's one cruising through the channel now, and there you can take a Soo Locks boat tour, and there's the Coast Guard. All right. So now up in Michigan, this Soo Locks is a really big deal. But Julie and I actually got to do the Panama Canal, and that is really cool.
Yeah, it's just like a mini version of the Panama Canal.
Yeah, and we were with Happy Together, amazing couple, Randy and Lenny. They invited us down and got to do it on their Leopard 48. And we'll link that video down below in the description, so you can check out that video as well. You want to tell them about the importance of this lock, what it does?
Well, because the Lake Superior that they're on is much higher than where they're going, which is Lake Huron. And as a result, in order for them to go from Lake Superior to Lake Huron, they have to go through the lock system to lower them or raise them to continue on their freight for the goods and services or whatever they have on these boats to move along their traveling destination.
So one thing that's very important and you got to keep in mind when you're in a lock system, like this ship behind us is going to be lowered. It's also tied off to the docks. You're going to have people ready to extend the lines, or as the boat goes lower, the lines get tight and then really bad, expensive things happen. Alright, let's lock this up with some history and some fun facts. The locks were originally built in 1798 to help freight canoes transit the rapids, and these locks were built on the Canadian side of the river. And 1812, America blew up the locks. Freight had to be hand carried around the rapids until America built their locks in 1855, and these locks have been open non-stop since then. Over 7,000 passengers transit the locks each year. If you are in the locks, you will experience a 21-foot drop from Lake Superior to Lake Huron. And if you're going the other way, it will take over 22 million gallons of water to lift you up to Lake Superior heights. Over $500 billion in iron ore goes through these locks every year, and they are open 10 months out of the year, and the largest boat they can accommodate is 1,000 feet by 105 feet. Hey guys, today we are at the Back River International Raceway, Turk Track Raceway, and near Munising, Michigan. And we're nowhere near Munising.
We are hours away from here.
We're near Escanaba.
Yeah.
Sorry, all these crazy city towns I'm not used to. So we were driving through and saw this international razor truck, side-by-side,
buggies,
all kinds of crazy races, and we thought, what the heck, man, let's check this out.
We're here.
We're here.
Just so happened to be on the weekend that we're here, and I haven't been to one. Dan hasn't been to one.
Oh.
Why not? We're here. What a fun little thing, and it's a beautiful day out. And I will say, so far we've seen a couple races. It is absolutely so cool.
So we are now watching pro stock side by side. So these are the big boys, these are the pros. And this is really cool.
It's very cool to watch them.
We got super lucky and sat next to a young lady in the bleachers that taught us more about these types of races than we ever could have imagined. It was so cool. The energy and the excitement and just all the families that were there supporting their racers. So if you see one of these in your neck of the woods, I recommend checking it out. It was really cool. We are now at the Valley Camp Maritime Museum. This is the largest museum on the Great Lakes. So they hollowed out the cargo area of this ship and turned it all into a museum. And it even has an aquarium in it somewhere. This ship is over 550 feet long and over 60 feet wide, and the entire thing is a museum.
Okay, so listen, I gotta do a top secret over here. Okay, so, not the plan. What I had lightheartedly suggested was inflate the paddleboards, go in a not so highly populated area, hop on the paddleboards, and only have like 1/4 to 1/3 of the bow of my paddleboard cross a little bit accidentally into the Canada waters. And like then I would say I was like, ooh, I was a rebel. I was in Canada when I shouldn't have been. But I didn't cross my body, just my bow did. And it wouldn't be like a big deal. Dan really doesn't like that idea either. So I haven't done it, but it doesn't say that it was just a fleeting, lighthearted idea.
Now we're in the cargo hold at the very front of the ship looking back. Just massive. I don't know if you can see Julie walking over by some of the artwork over here. So here in the museum they have a whole section dedicated to the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. If you're not familiar with the boat, listen to the Gordon Lightfoot song. But here is one of the lifeboats that was recovered from the Edmund Fitzgerald. All smashed up. So the day after the sinking, this life raft was washed ashore at Manistee Point, Ontario, with only one life jacket on it, 12 miles from the sinking. I can touch a piece of history here. This museum is really cool.
Today's adventure is out paddleboarding out on Lake Superior. It's a beautiful day, like 82, 85. The water's calm. The water is cool. It helps cool you off when you get hot, but it's gorgeous. It's a great day for paddleboarding.
Yeah, and so this trip is kind of bittersweet for me, and I guess for Julie as well. This is our last week exploring the UP, and then we gotta head south. We gotta start making our migration south because winter is coming. And it's really bittersweet because this is our last week on Lake Superior. I mean, this water is calm. We're swimming and paddleboarding on Lake Superior. How many times can you say you've done that? This is like the perfect beach and beach area.
It is absolutely amazing. Kind of wish we had more time here. This is again one of those spots that are like, man, when we come back north, we want to come back and visit. And just because the beach and the area is just such a cute little area, and it's just gorgeous.
You do need to watch out for one thing though: birds attacking your drone. So here we go. Julie's gonna jump in. Lake Superior. First time.
Okay. Cowabunga!
And her reaction?
Oh, boy! That's a little chilly.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna take the big plunge and you're going with me. Woo, 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 woo!
All right, today, folks, Dan's gonna attempt a headstand. I'm shivering. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh God, I'm so close to you.
The headstand is all about the triangle.
They're almost, folks. Always doing the tripod that Julie taught him to start off with. Oh, look at him. How's the dismount? Yes.
All right.
That was my concern. There we go. Okay. Ah!
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much, I'm sure exactly what mine looked like earlier.
So he's gonna do something silly, and I'm kind of fearful because it's apparently involving my board too.
In honor of the Olympics and men's gymnastics, which I am not a gymnast. I know. It comes to a surprise to a lot of you. But I'm gonna attempt the first ever that I'm aware of paddleboard parallel bars. All right, gotta chuck up. All right.
Oh God.
Oh my God. One arm, one leg. All right. Now for the dismount.
Oh gosh.
Boy, how's this gonna work out? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Let me know what you score me. I'm looking for 10s. I want no cheap ass cheating French judges here. First ever, you seen it here first, exploring land and sea, the paddleboard parallel bars. We spent about a month and a half circumnavigating the entire Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I would say we scratched the surface, but there are so many more adventures out there left to be explored. If you love nature, the outdoors, trees, hiking, water, then we both highly recommend the Upper Peninsula. We were both sad the day we had to leave, and we're already ready to return.